All right, hello guys. Good morning. Welcome to our live trading session for today. All right, so today is Thursday, and it's another, beginner live trading session. So for this session, it's going to be, showing you guys how to trade. Not just, showing my analysis or making analysis. I'll be making explanations on my analysis. Yeah, I know I've always made explanation on my analysis, but this time around it's going to be like a beginner-friendly explanation. So that the newbies will be able to comprehend, how the forex market works. Okay. So on Tuesday, or no, yeah, that was last week, not on Tuesday. Last week Thursday. Um, all right, what we did here is, the fundamental analysis. Okay. We did fundamental analysis and all right. So last week, what we did was fundamental analysis. How to read the fundamental analysis, the things you should do when there's a news event that is about to happen. So for this week, what we're going to do is, all right. So yeah, let's continue. So as I was saying last week, I taught you guys how to read the fundamental news. Didn't really show the news though. You know, I just talked about the news, and I also gave out, the website where you can get the news. All right, and then I made mention of few important things that you need to look out for, and then things to consider before actually trading the news event. As you all know, the news is very volatile, and if you want to be a news trader, you need to have a certain amount of fund. Having a low balance, having like $10, I don't advise you trading news events with $10. Okay, you can easily get stopped out, honestly, because the news comes. Though some news are not so volatile, but most of the news are very volatile. Okay, and if you don't get the direction correctly, the market will go against you and it will go on you heavily. Okay, so all right. So those are things you need to consider if you want to trade the news. Um, so for those that were not on our live stream on Thursday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be repeating, just like a recap of that session. All right. So I'm going to be starting with the fundamental analysis in forex markets. Things you need to know if you want to be, a professional fundamental analyst. Because there's a difference between fundamental analysis and a technical analyst. Okay, so the technical analysis is the one we do on the chart. Okay, so if you know how to analyze the chart, you are a technical analysis analyst. And then if you know how to analyze the fundamental part, which is how to read the forex news, um, know the ins and outs, and be able to predict the market direction using just the fundamental analysis. So if you are able to do that, then you can consider yourself a fundamental analyst. Okay, but trust me, it is best if you know how to read both. Okay, so if you are a fundamental analyst and then you also know how to analyze the forex chart, that makes you, you know, a professional, forex trader. Okay, because you can read both sides. All right. So let's start with fundamental analysis. So first of all, let's understand what fundamental analysis is all about. So fundamental analysis is a way of analyzing the market. It's different from our usual analysis on the chart. So fundamental analysis, you have to go look for news events. Okay. So let's say you are a lover of gold. You love to trade the gold. You love to trade any pair that is associated with USD. Now, if you like to trade any currency, or indices that is associated with USD, in fact, you need to be checking the news every time, because whenever a news happens and you are not aware that a news is about to happen, or a news is about to come up, a data is about to be released. If the market goes against you, then it's not going to be funny. All right. So what you want to do is you want to go, look for news on currency of your choice. Okay, so you want to see what is going on in that country. Okay, so take for example, I love to trade gold, and gold is associated with USD. Okay, and which country uses USD? That is United States of America. Yeah. So I want to see what is going on in the US. Okay, I want to see how the economy is doing politically, political factors. If there's any factor that is affecting their economy. So whatever is affecting their economy, how would you know if something is, if there's a factor affecting um, a country's economy? It is their currency. Okay, you easily know by their currency, because it's either their currency is dropping, or it's going up. So if it's dropping, it means there's something affecting their economy, and that way you can analyze the market. Uh, it also makes chart analysis easy to analyze. All right. So there are different websites you can actually check for news events. Um, So the one I personally use is Forex Factory. Okay, so guys, you can write it down. So forexfactory.com. Okay, so if you go to Forex Factory, you can filter. Sorry, I can't share the website here. Okay, uh, but if you go to the website is very easy to navigate. You'll be able to find your way around it. So what they post is just news events. Okay, you can see news events for specific days, different days. So you can choose anyone you want to trade. In fact, I will advise as a forex trader, it is even very important. Okay, it's very important that you always go to news websites to check for news daily. Okay, even before you come to the forex chart. So this way, um, you don't get caught up unaware. All right. So you know exactly what is going to happen for the day. If there's a news event, you want to stay out of the market, or if you know how to trade the news, you can go ahead and analyze your market. Okay. So you want to take the news, on a daily basis, see what is going on, and uh, if there's a particular news, you think you can take advantage of, you can go ahead, switch to technical analysis, make your analysis, and then look for opportunity. All right. All right. So now that is all for fundamental analysis. All right. If you need more information regarding all the fundamental analysis stuff, you can just fund your account on my live stream. All right. So if you fund up to $200, you'll be able to have a one-on-one session with me. All right. Please note, the $200 you are funding is not to have the one-on-one session. All right. You are funding the $200 in your trading account. Okay. So if you want to do that, just click on the banner where deposit with benefit is written on. Okay. If you click on the banner, it will take you to the deposit page. When you get to the deposit page, if you deposit $10 will get you into my premium group for 2 weeks. All right. But for that 2 weeks, all you get is signals, market analysis, and market reports. Okay. The same goes for $15. If you deposit up to $15, you get the same market report, market analysis, and signals. All right. But um, you have 30 days, all right, a month to be in the premium group. And then if you fund up to $200, all right, if you fund up to $200, you get access to the premium group for 1 month. And then you also get a one-on-one live trading session with me, all right. So if you fund up to $200, I can give you an in-depth explanation and even go to the website, explain how everything is done, okay, how you can use it the way I personally use the Forex Factory. All right. Yeah. So let's continue. Now back to the chart, back to the technical analysis part. Now for technical analysis, when there's a news event, okay, there are the news is going to affect the market in two ways. So the market will either sell or buy, okay, and the candle is going to be volatile. All right. So what I mean by volatile is look at this candle right here. This is 15 minutes. Okay, let's go to 1 hour time frame. We are currently on the 15 minutes time frame. So this is US oil. Okay, this is US oil. You look at this candle right here. Look at this 1 hour candle. You see this candle is very long. If we, go to let's say 15 minutes time frame to look at this candle, this is probably going to be a very long candle. I don't think, yeah. So look at the candle right here. I'm just going to zoom out. So look at the candle right here. You see, this is a long candle, and this is a news data. Okay, so the data that was released, give strength to this market and push the market to the downside. All right, so this is how a news event looks like. Okay, so whenever they release a data, is going to affect the market, either bullish or bearish. All right, I don't want to use negative or positive. Okay, so the market is either bullish or bearish, and you can make money from both sides if you know how to trade it. Okay, so yeah, let's continue. So this is how the news affects the USD. Now, after making your fundamental analysis, let's say your analysis is saying that the data that's going to be released is going to favor USD. Now, what I mean by favor is, let's say the data that was released the previous month is lower, okay, than the one that will be released this month. Okay, so your analysis is saying that the data that will be released this month will be higher than the one of the previous month. So now what you want to do is, you know that the market is going to favor USD, which simply means that the USD is going to buy. Now what you want to do is you want to go to your chart, and any pair, we have two currency pairs, okay? We have two currency pairs. We have the base currency, we have the quote currency, okay? So the base currency is the first currency on the pair, okay? And then the second currency is the quote currency. Now, um, if USD is the base currency and the data that's going to be released is going to favor USD, it's going to give power to USD and USD is going to buy, okay? USD will buy, all right? If the data that's going to be released is yeah, let's just say it's favorable to USD, and USD. All right. So if the data that's going to be released is still strong, and USD is the quote currency, USD, the currency that is attached, that is associated with the USD is going to sell. Okay, because in this case, USD is the quote currency, not base currency. All right. So let's use USD CAD for example. So right now you see this is going up. Let's say there's a news event that's just been released and this is going up. Okay, you see this is going up because the data is strong. Okay, the data is favorable to USD. So while this is going up, GBP USD will be going down. Okay, because here USD is a base currency, and in this case, GBP is the base currency, while USD is the quote currency. Okay, so I hope I make it as comprehensive as possible. Please let me know if you guys, if there's any part of my explanation you don't understand. All right. So yeah, let's continue. And then I'm just going to make like basic explanation regarding all of this. As I've said earlier, if you want more in-depth explanation, fund your account on my live stream. All right, just click on the banner where deposit with benefit is written on. It will take you to the deposit page. Okay, so once you get to the deposit page, if you deposit up to $200, you have access to my premium group for 1 month, and then you also get a one-on-one live trading session with me. All right. Yeah, let's continue. Let's continue. So let's go back to our 1 hour time frame. Okay. All right. So that is that on fundamental analysis. All right. That is how fundamental analysis works. You want to look for, you want to go to, the website where you can see, where you can get your news first. And then once you get the news, once you know the direction the market is going to be trading, um, you know, you want to carefully select the pair you want to trade. Okay. If the news favors USD, if you want to trade USD, if you want to trade a currency pair where USD is the base currency, just know that you are going to be buying. Okay. And if you want to trade currency pair where USD is the quote currency, just know that you are going to be selling that pair. All right. So, yeah, that is it on fundamental analysis. Okay. That is it for fundamental analysis. Now, let's analyze, let's do technical analysis. So one more thing is when you make a fundamental analysis, you are still required to make a technical analysis. All right. Technical analysis is very, very important. Okay. You don't want to depend on just technical analysis. Fundamental analysis. In fact, even if you are a technical analyst and you don't know how to do fundamental analysis, it's still better, okay, than knowing how to do fundamental analysis and not knowing how to do technical analysis. All right. So technical analysis is the one you do on your chart. Okay. So fundamental analysis just help you to understand the data. All right. So there are days where there's no data. Okay. There's no news. US is not releasing any data. All right. So those days, how do you trade? Okay. And even with the fundamental analysis, it's still not 100% guaranteed that you are going to make profit from the market. So that is why you want to, make both analysis and then make, um, a better decision. All right. So now we are currently on the 4 hour time frame of USD. Let's go down to 1 hour time frame. So here I have my trend line. Okay, let me just delete the trend line. I want to make explanations, regarding the technical analysis aspect. All right. So we have an uptrend. Okay, we have an uptrend. All right, the market is going up, and obviously there's no way I can draw my rectangular, box to indicate my support and resistance. Okay, so what I want to use here is my trend line. All right, so I have this point, I have this point, I have this point. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to draw my trend line from here, okay, and make sure that it's touching the 3 points. Even if it's just two, yeah, there's no problem. Okay, two is fine. Okay, so I have two. This one didn't touch, okay, but it's still a rejection, regardless. All right, and then we have another point from this level to this level. Okay, we have another one. All right. So for the upper trend line, we have the first touch, the second rejection, and the third rejection. Now, listen. This analysis, we are making this analysis on the 1 hour time frame. So what you want to do now is you want to drop down to the lower time frame to look for entry. Okay. So I've always said, making analysis is not the hard part of trading. All right. The hardest part of trading is patience. All right. Having the patience to wait for your market to get to your, where you want it to get to before you actually open a position. Okay. So if you are in a rush, trust me, you want to learn how to be patient because there's no way you can be in a rush in the forex market. The market will always go to the direction it wants to go. Okay, so the market makers, the market movers, they are the one, putting in the bigger liquidity. Okay, so they are investing the bigger money. Um, so for you that is just a retail trader, if you are not careful, they are going to liquidate your account. All right. Trust me, there's no manipulation anywhere. All right. It's just your own patience. So if you are patient enough, you take your time, to look at the market, so you can make better decisions. You get better winning rate. Okay. I'm not saying even if you spent the whole day on the chart, you are going to make money. If you don't know what you are doing, what you are doing, you are still going to lose. Okay. But if you take your time to actually look at the market, analyze the market properly and wait for the market to actually get to the point, where you can actually open a position, your winning rate, will be better. All right. So now I made an analysis on the 1 hour time frame. I want to drop down to the 15 minutes time frame. Okay. All right. So on the 15 minutes time frame, you can see how the market, has been reacting to my trend line. You see, the market is reacting. So this reaction is what we want to take advantage of. Now, our next point of interest is this area, okay? Because the market is currently heading towards this level. Now, let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. Let's go to 4 hour time frame. I want to see if there's a, like major rejection. Yes, so there's a major rejection around this level. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw something like this and make another one. Go back to 1 hour time frame now. All right. So all of this zone, the whole of this area is a zone. Okay. So this whole area is a zone. This is a zone, and the market is currently trading inside the zone. So we've got um, a rejection here. Okay, a rejection happened here earlier, but the market is still bullish. Right, the market is still bullish. So I don't know if the newbies, actually understand everything that I've been explaining. But let me make a recap of this. Okay, let me just re-explain. So the first thing I did here is, I want to figure out the market trend. Okay, and it's very obvious that the market is bullish. Okay, the market is going up. So from this point to this point, the market went up. Okay, and then I wanted to draw my trend line because this is not, a consolidation phase where I can easily, draw a rectangular box on. So this is a trending market, right? And the only thing I can do here is use my trend line. So trend lines are also support and resistance, okay? But they are just drawn in a different way. So we have the support. We have the support here, and then we have the resistance. The upper trend line is our resistance, while the lower trend line is our support, and that is why the combination of both is called the trend line channel. Okay, so this is a channel. Now, when the market hits the upper channel, the market will go down, and when the market hits the lower channel, the market would trade to the upside. Okay, and then I went to the 4 hour time frame to see if if there's a resistance that aligns with my trend line. And then I found out that there's a major resistance level on the 4 hour time frame that the market is currently reacting to. Okay. So now, what I want to wait for, the confirmation I just need from here is I need the market to create a rejection. Okay. So we already got a rejection, but that one is not enough. Okay. What I want to do here is I want to go to the 15 minutes time frame and wait for the market to get to this point. All right. So when the market gets to this point and give me a rejection, then I will open a sell position. All right. I will open a sell position, and this level right here will be my target. So if I'm selling, let's say I open a sell position here, this right here will be my target. And right here will be my stop loss. Okay. So this would be my stop loss. This would be my take profit. All right. Okay. So that's our analysis for USDCAD. That's our analysis on USDCAD. Okay. right, so let's analyze another market. There's no opportunity for us here right now. So let's pick another pair. Okay, let's analyze GBP USD. Let's make analysis on GBP USD. So let's see what's going on GBP USD. Okay. So this is GBP USD 4-hour time frame. Okay, I don't want to use the 4-hour time frame. Let's use the 1-hour time frame. So I like to use the 1 hour because I can easily, scalp on 5 minutes, 15 minutes, all right, using the 1 hour. The 4-hour time frame is too far. Okay, 4-hour time frame is too far. All right. So we have trend line, upper trend line and lower trend line. And then now we want to switch to the lower time frame. We want to switch to 15 minutes time frame. Now on the 15 minutes time frame, what do we have here? All right, so on the 15 minutes time frame, the market is currently on the support level. Okay, on the support level. The market is currently on the support level. Uh, though we've earlier had, a spike to the upside, and there was a huge rejection. Okay, after the spike, there was a huge rejection after the spike. But that doesn't mean that the market will continue to go down. All right. So a spike can happen, and then the market will still go the opposite direction. All right. So now what we want to do here is, let me quickly analyze this market. The market is currently on the support zone. So for a retail trader, this is a buy trade. Okay. For a retail trader, this is a buy trade. For an SMC trader, you want to carefully analyze the market to see if the market meets all requirements. Okay, so I'm going to carefully analyze to see if the market if the movement meets my entry requirements. Okay, and if it does, then we'll then look for opportunity to open position. Okay, I think it meets requirement. Okay, all right. So we have a shift in the market structure. We have a liquidity purge, and then we have the market retesting an order block. So yeah, met all requirements. Okay, this is definitely a buying trade. Okay, this is a buying trade until the market goes below this level. Before we can think otherwise. So if I'm to open a position here right now, this will be my entry. This would be my first take profit. Okay, my first take profit can be here. My second take profit can be right here. My first take profit is here. right. So let's drop down to 5 minutes time frame. All right. So on the 5 minutes time frame, you can see how you can see the market movement, okay, and how all this movement was, created. Okay, guys, let's open our position from here. Okay, this market is making a retracement. All right, let's wait until the end of this current 5 minutes candle. So we have less than 3 minutes to the end of this current candle. All right. So we have less than 2 minutes now. So once the candle ends and it's showing a rejection, then we can go ahead and open our position. Okay, so we have few seconds more to the end of the current candle. So let's wait and see if there's going to be a rejection. Okay, we are not going to enter the trade if there's no rejection, because without rejection, it simply means that the market, can still go to the downside even if it's going to go up. And I don't want us to have, like too much drawdown. So the candle ended and it's a full bearish candle. Okay, it ended with a full bearish candle. Okay, so guys, let's hold on. We can enter this buy for now. All right, we can enter the buy. Okay. So we are still waiting for a rejection. Once we get a proper rejection, we'll go ahead and open our buy position. All right. So yes, the market is currently rejecting, and we have few seconds left to the end of the current candle. So let's see if this is going to hold. We want the candle to end like this, to give us the opportunity to actually open the position. So a few seconds, guys. You can stay on your GBP USD chart. All right. So you can place the trade immediately I give you the signal. All right. So we just open the trade for now, and then we can set our stop loss later. All right. Few seconds more. 10 seconds to the end of the candle. 10 seconds to the end of the current candle. All right. So let's open a buy position, guys. All right. We are buying GBP USD. Now, we have the take profit and the stop loss. I'm just going to copy both of them out for you guys. This is TP, and this is our SL. Okay, so this is our take profit and our stop loss. Okay, you can set the take profit and the stop loss for this trade. Okay, and the analysis is on 5 minutes time frame. Okay, so this shouldn't take too much time. All right. So we're just going to continue to make analysis on another pair. Why we leave this to keep running. Okay. So uh, we've been making analysis on the forex instruments. Okay. Let's switch instrument. Okay. Let's switch to stock. So let's do XAU USD. Okay. So XAU USD, that's the gold market. So now let's go to the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, we have market movements, okay, movements that have greatly affected the markets. All right. So earlier we had a bearish trend. Sorry, we had a bullish trend from this level to this level. Okay, that was yesterday. So when the market got to this point, you see how the market actually went down, got back inside the trend line, and then broke out of the trend line, the lower trend line, okay, giving the power to to the bears. So this continued, the market, continued to go to the bearish direction and even broke um, this support level. Okay, this is a higher time frame support level. It's a strong support level, right? So the strong support level got broken to the downside, and then now we are expecting the market to make a retest. Okay, we are expecting the market to make a retest, and then after the retest, the market will then continue to sell to the downside. Okay, so uh, the analysis here doesn't suggest that the market will be going down right now. Okay, we have a lot of. Let me just draw a box in there. Okay, we have sketchy move on the higher time frame, and we want the market to actually break out of that level. And once we have a breakout, the market will go to the direction the market broke out of. All right, so we have this high, then we have this low, and we expect the market to break out. Okay, so now once we have a breakout, so this is our first area, then this is our lower area. So we are expecting a breakout from any of this level, which is the upper part of the level and then the lower part of the level. Okay, and whichever direction the market decides to break out of, that is the direction we are going to be focusing on. Okay, so if the market goes above this level and close with a bullish candle, then we will focus on buy. If the market goes below the level and break this level, then our focus is going to be on sell. All right, yeah, so that's just it. But right now, there's no opportunity. Okay, you can't really decide that the market is going to go down. Yeah, analysis is saying that the market will go down, but the market can still make a retracement to this zone. Okay, because right now we have liquidities here. Okay, we have liquidities, and the market can decide to take out liquidities. Okay, the market can decide to take out liquidities from this level. All right, so this kind of move can happen. The market can go up, touch the 50% of this level, make another retracement, you know, do something like this, and then continue to go down. All right. So if you enter from here right now, if you say the market is going to sell, yes, you are right. The market will continue to sell, but that will be an early entry. Okay. And if the market is going to go up, I mean, this is XAUSD, it's going to give you a drawdown. Okay. And your account may not be able to hold the drawdown. So it's best if you just wait for the market, to actually break out of this level. If the market breaks above, is definitely coming here to make a retracement. Okay, so breaking above of this, lower time frame consolidation doesn't mean that the market is going to go up. All right, the market will just look for where it can make retracement and then continue to go bearish. All right, so that's the analysis for gold XAU USD. Okay. All right, so uh, that's the analysis for XAU USD. Okay, so we have few seconds to the end of our session, and there's no time to analyze another market. Okay, but guys, make sure you are checking your GBP USD. Okay, once you start making good profit, please make sure to close your positions. All right. So yeah, that will be all for today. Join me again tomorrow, same time. I'll be analyzing the market and giving free signal. Right. So enjoy the rest of your day and bye for now.